Okay, back for a break. Hello, welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. We just finished Pokemon Crystal, and apparently I'm feeling like playing some more Pokemon, so we're going to be moving on to the next gen. As I said in the break, I'm probably going to... I'm going to maybe put effort into interspersing it with something else, just so people have a bit of variety. But, yeah. Oh well, once I get started with something, it's just easy to continue playing it. And I've been enjoying playing the Pokemon games again, so yeah. Such as it is, I do enjoy the series. Anyway, we're going to be going on to Pokemon Gen 3, which is Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Specifically, we're going to be playing Pokemon Emerald. Again, like Crystal, it's sort of what Ruby and Sapphire are like, but with more stuff in it. I think the plot is more different in Emerald compared to Crystal, when it comes to, like, Ruby and Sapphire. Because I know... So, I guess a bit of history time, because that's important. I had Pokemon Ruby growing up. Here's my cartridge. That's the sound of it. And I would play it on my Game Boy Advance. However, at some point, I lost my Game Boy Advance. I guess it dropped out of the car or something. So I lost that, along with my copy of Mario Kart Advance, which I nearly completed. I'm still upset about that. So I wasn't able to play Pokemon Ruby. But very kindly, my parents actually got me a Game Boy Advance SP. I think that was maybe 2000 and... I don't know. It says 2005 there. I don't remember when Pokemon Emerald came out. Came back when it was after I'd been to a school camp. I think I got a Pokemon Game Boy SP and Pokemon Emerald. So, yay. And I played through that. Yeah, it's been about as long since I last played Pokemon Emerald. The battery and my copy of Ruby and Emerald have both worn out. I believe we've got Sapphire as well, something my brother once again purchased later on, having more foresight when people were, selling all their games. Oh, pardon me. But yeah. Gen 3 compared to Gen 1 and 2 is quite a lot more different. Visually, it feels a lot more solid, and I think looking back on it, it's a lot more like what the Pokemon games are like now. Mechanics are sort of solidified a lot more. Pokemon have abilities now. There are dual battles in Emerald. I think there are in Ruby and Sapphire as well. So you might be facing two Pokemon at the same time. On both sides of the team, both sides of the map of the battlefield, right? You've got a whole new array of Pokemon types. New Pokemon, not Pokemon types, sorry. New Pokemon. They haven't added new types yet. It will be until Gen 6 that we will see a new type added. That'll be Fairy. Until then, there's still only Steel and Dark as new types added in Gen 2. But, yeah. But we're playing on the Game Boy Advance, so if it will show it up... Come on. No, you're not going to. Let me have a look. Of course, because it's a slightly different visuals. Let me restart that. So you can see the nice visuals, because we got a new console, we got a new handheld. We got more bits than we know what to do with. Graphics have dramatically increased, and Hoenn is played with trumpets. Because we have sampled music. Or samples now instead of square and triangle waves. And the color's a little washed out because I had to adjust for how dark the screen was on the Game Boy Advance. That's why it looks a bit saturated there. It's just how it is. It's a common problem for all Game Boy Advance games. Problem. It wasn't a problem on the original consoles. On the original handheld. It looked perfectly fine. So dramatic. Frankly, I can't see how the graphics could get better than this in any of the Pokemon games. Yeah, I know, all the pluses to market. Absolutely. I mean, what? Certainly you can't be insinuating that the Pokemon games are in any way heavy-handed marketing for a media franchise. I just won't believe it. Having all the people constantly raving about it in the games, it's just coincidence, right? We're going to be playing with fast text speed, of course. Battle style, I'm going to have it on set, as I've done with the last two games. This means that when I defeat a Pokemon in battle, I don't automatically change my Pokemon. It keeps with the one which I last had, or which I currently have. It makes battles a little harder, right? Because you've got to, like, deal with having the wrong type sometimes to deal with what you're up against. I think we're going to keep sound as mono. It's a Game Boy Advance, right? You plug in headphones. It's only got a mono speaker on it, I'm pretty sure. I don't have one right around here to check. But whatever. I'm pretty sure it was only mono. Button mode. Normal, LR, L+A. We'll just keep it normal. And frames. Ooh, we can change the frames. We got classic style here. We'll go with this. Okay, new game. Listen to that music. It's always got this... I don't know. The quality has always kind of been a bit... just a little The expanded instrumentation is nice, but it's got like a... I don't know. I guess the quality of the samples is rather low. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon again. My name is Birch. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon, at times as friendly playmates, and at times as cooperative workmates. Yeah, Pokemon Emerald, like Crystal, has got animations for Pokemon when you send them out. Something which Ruby and Sapphire did not have. So in case of them moving back on something, I guess because of all the new sprites, they couldn't do that as well. But that's another reason why we're playing Emerald. It will make things a bit more lively. And sometimes we band together and battle others like us. Despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are many, many secrets surrounding them. To unravel these mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are? Are you a boy or a girl? We have a choice. This is now standard in the games. We're a boy. What's your name? I am going to be known as Mech again. No, not Meb. We do have some symbols. I'm gonna put Mech-4, since I can't put a hash. So it's Mech-4? Yep. Ah, okay. You're Mech-4, who's moved to my hometown of Littleroot. Meb-4. I get it now. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Also, I know that's a hat that he's wearing, but I always imagined it as his hair. He's got white hair. I kind of like that idea more. It's a bit neater than just him wearing some kind of poofy white hat, but whatever. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventures, and friendships await. I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. I forget what the characters' names officially are in Gen 3. I think it was Ethan in Gen 2. But whatever. This box is printed with the Pokemon logo. It's a Pokemon brand moving and delivery service. Apparently we're being delivered. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Mech-4, we're here, honey. It must be tiring riding with the other things in a moving truck. Why couldn't I sit in the front? Why do I have to go with the luggage? This is Littleroot Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? And you're getting your own room. Let's go inside. I did it before. See? Isn't it nice in here too? The movers Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after. This is so convenient. Your room is upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Dad bought you a new clock to mark our move here. Don't forget to set it. We actually have a father in this game. It's amazing. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. What do we got here? We have a bed. We can hop in bed. We have a map. The Hoenn region. All these new places. We have a notebook. Adventure rule number 1. Open the menu with start. Adventure rule number 2. Record your progress with save. Remaining pages are blank. That's a book with 2 pages in it. That's a good usage of paper. Do we have anything in the computer? We have a potion. Let's get that. Anything in the mailbox? No mail. Decorations? We have no decorations. Okay. Ooh. It's a Nintendo GameCube. A Game Boy Advance is connected to serve as a controller. I never actually did that with my GameCube. I don't think I had a cable for it. Mum might like this program. Better get going. Okay, set the clock. Clock stopped. Better set and start it. We do have a day-night cycle in this game. I think. I'm pretty sure. Time at least passes. I don't actually remember whether there's day and night. There might not be. But time passes. Let me see. The time is currently AM. Oh, pardon me. It's going to be a long way, so I'm just going to have to go all the way around the clock. Wee. Good thing I grew up learning analog clocks. Okay. It is 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. It is currently 1:20 AM. How do you like your new room? What's with the floor? Oh well. Good, everything's put away neatly. Yeah, I did that. They finished moving everything in downstairs too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. Why would they comment that if they're used to having Pokemon being around all the time? It's like people who have never seen Pokemon are just like, man, these Pokemon things, which have been inhabiting the world for however many centuries, is really useful. It's like, okay. I mean, yeah, I checked my desk. Oh, quick, come quickly. Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad's on. We brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym. Oh, it's over. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Oh, yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. There's a movie on TV. 2 men are dancing on a big piano keyboard. Better get going. That sounds familiar. But I don't know what movie that would be off the top of my head. Unlike Boys Riding on Railroads, which is one which I don't think I have seen. You have anything else to say? See you, honey. Okay. Bye. Look at all that color. It's still fundamentally the same visually as like Gen 2 with the dancing flowers and all that. But so many colors. McFall's house. Yeah, named after me. Professor Birch's house. Hello? Who the hell are you? Oh, hello, and you are? Yeah, I know. Right? Oh, you're McFall, our new next door neighbor. Hi. We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. She's upstairs, I think. Okay. Hi, neighbor. Do you already have your own Pokemon? No. Dad might like this program. Okay. Knock, knock. Okay. Another GameCube. Another Game Boy Advance. Adventure rule number 1. Open the menu with start. Record your progress or save. Remaining pages are blank. What's on this? There's an email from a Pokemon trainer school. ... A Pokemon may learn up to 4 moves. A trainer's expertise is tested on the move sets chosen for Pokemon. ... We're just reading emails. What's this? Huh? Huh? Who are you? Oh, you're May. So your move was today. I'm May. Glad to meet you. Oh, is his name Brendan? Brendan or Brandon, I think, is the guy's name. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. I heard about you, Beck, from my dad, Professor Birch. I was hoping that you'd be nice and that we could be friends. Oh, this is silly, isn't it? I've just met you. Oh no, I forgot. I was supposed to get help to go help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. I'll catch you later. Okay, what's this? It's May's Pokeball. Better leave it right where it is. Okay. Pokemon fully restored, items ready, and... Okay. She's busy. Yeah, if you play as a girl, then it's, the boy character up here instead. But your house changes as well. If you're a girl trainer, you'll be on this side. You're a boy trainer, you'll be where we are. So... The best we can do is for enemies. Yeah, I know. Sorry, you're doomed to be my rival. If you use a PC, you can store items of Pokemon. The power of science is staggering. Professor Birch spends days in these labs studying. Then he'll suddenly go out in the wild to do more research. When does he spend time at home? Huh, Professor Birch? Prof's away on fieldwork. Ergo, he isn't here. Using ergo? Just pulling a word like that out. Oh, let me explain what fieldwork is, and not ergo. It is to study things in the natural environment, like fields and mountains, instead of a laboratory. The prof isn't one for doing desk work. He's the type of person who would rather go outside than experience things that read about them here. Hence the shorts. It's a book that's too hard to read. I have yet to encounter one. PC used for research. Better not mess around with it. Crammed with books on Pokemon. Okay. You can imagine it was one of the devs being passive aggressive or a movie company to hide resources coming from. Maybe. The unspoken of depths of the dialogue in the Pokemon games. Personal experiences, perhaps. Probably shape more things in them than you'd expect, I'd imagine. Hi. There are scary Pokemon outside. I can hear their cries. I want to go see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Can you go see what's happening for me? Yeah, we're expendable. Help me! Hello, you over there, please help. How's the volume? Actually, I might increase the volume a little bit, because it's not as piercing as it was for Gen 1 and 2. There we go. In my bag, there's a Pokeball. Where are you going? Don't leave me like this. Nah, sorry. Oh, okay. What have we got? We got this called a Trico. We got this called a Torchic. And we got this called a Mudkip. I'm easy. Do people have any preferences? Grass type, fire type, water type, if that wasn't. Just to be clear. I think at any point I've had all 3 of them. We got 1 vote for Mudkip. Probably go with the type we haven't done yet. That would be... Ooh. Well, I mean, we had water in Gen 2. In Gen 1, we had electric because of Pikachu. So it would be either grass or fire. That puts us back on a even vote for all 3 of them now. Though Mudkip does evolve into a varied type as opposed to Feraligatr. I believe it becomes water and ground. Torchic becomes water, fire and fighting. And I think Trico might remain pure grass type. If we have no other suggestions, then I guess I'll end up rolling a dice to... Oh! Okay, so... That's one for Mudkip and one for Torchic. Then. And none for Trico. I'll take that as a rescinding for ones which we haven't played. If there's no other suggestions, which will break the tie, then I'll roll a dice on it. And it'll be 50-50 between Torchic and Mudkip. Again, I don't remember. It's been too long, so I don't remember which one would be easier or harder to go through the game with. Say we go with the one we haven't done yet. Again, that would be both Trico and Torchic, because Gen 1 we had Pikachu, which was electric, which is a non-standard type for starters. So we only had water in Gen 2. So you forgot about him? Yeah. So I'm afraid you'd have to be a bit more specific than that. No pressure. You go grass. Okay, that's a three-way split again. I'll roll a dice then. 1 to 2 will be Trico. 3 to 4 will be Torchic. 5 to 6 will be Mudkip. That is a 1. That will be Trico. I don't remember whether we get to choose again later, or whether, like, this is our choice now. Oh, so this is a new Pokemon. It's a Zigzagoon. Normal type. We just use Pound. Birch, meanwhile, in the background, watching his kid play dice. Yeah, I know. Anytime he's gnawing away leg, he might have gotten through to the bone by now. No hurry. Really, he should have been wearing long pants. He can't be going around wearing shorts in the tall grass. There we go. Yay. Whew. I was in the tall grass studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me. Thanks a lot. Oh? Hi, you're Mick. This is not the place to chat, so come by my Pokemon lab later, okay? I guess it's later. You get irrationally annoyed at RPGs that start you at a level other than 1. I can understand that. It's like 4 levels, which I can't get the EVs for this. I think when you breed Pokemon, they hatch at level 5, or is it level 1 or 2? I don't actually remember. Might be level 5. So, Mick, I've heard so much about you from your father. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. But the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with aplomb. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. I hope so. Oh yes, thanks for rescuing me. I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. No, thanks. We got Trico. While you're at it, why not give a nickname? Unless someone comes up with one quickly. Trico is a wood grass gecko. Treb 4. Good enough. Let's see. There we go. That just makes me think of Trebuchet 4. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make an extremely good trainer. Finally, graphics don't hurt your eyes. Here's a plus. My kid May is also studying Pokemon while helping me out. Also, hello, welcome, welcome. Don't you think it might be a good idea to go see May? No. Oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. No. 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 Yes, great. May should be happy too. Get May to teach you what it means to be a trainer. May? Gone home, I think. Maybe that kid's scrabbling around in tall grass again somewhere. If you or your Pokemon get tired, you should get some rest at home. Professor Birch is studying the habitats and distributions of Pokemon. The Prof enjoys May's help too. There's a lot of love there. Characters in this game with the sprites all look kind of chubby. It's the chibi art style. They all look a slightly rotund. Dad's friend's trying to set me up with his daughter. Yeah, I know. Miss Golden, somewhere you can say no to saving the world and end the game immediately. I remember that, yeah. You can just say, nah, I don't want to go out. It's like, oh, okay. And it just ends. I was quite happy that Baldur's Gate 3 had a few decisions like that in the game. It's just like, are you sure? You will die. It's like, yep, I'm sure. It's like, okay, you die. Game over. I mean, it continues because it just goes with your party members, but... You say, Professor Birch, I'm so glad. Yeah. Oh, May went out to Route 103 just a little while ago. Like father, like child, May can't stay quietly at home. Hi, neighbor. Do you already have your own Pokemon? Yes, I do, kid. So I don't think there's a day-night cycle in this game, but there is weather. How are you doing? You look a little tired. I think you should rest a bit. Okay. Yeah, we mugged him. Don't go out of town for a few days. Hello? Wild Pokemon will jump out at you in tall grass. If you want to catch Pokemon, you have to go into the tall grass and search. Route 101, Littleroot Town. Okay. Pretty sure this day night there might be. Well, actually no, because I set the time as 1:20, so it's 1:35 a.m. at currently, and it's night and it's still daytime. So I take that as there isn't. It's a wormhole. Go Trem 4. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether there would be as well. That's another thing. They had day-night cycle in gold and silver and crystal, and then they don't have it in ruby and sapphire. One step forward, two step backs is so much the pattern of Game Freak. I mean, there are other things, but if Pokemon get tired, take them to a Pokemon Center. There's a Pokemon Center in Littleroot Town, right close by. Here we are, right close by. Pokemon Wireless Club on the second floor was built recently, but they say they're still making adjustments. That PC in the corner there is for any Pokemon trainer to use. Naturally, that means you're welcome to use it too. Pokemon Centers are great. You can use their services as much as you like, and it's all for free. You never have to worry. Yep, thank you. Thank you for waiting. I hope to see you again. Here's the training and battling area. I'm terribly sorry. The Pokemon Wireless Club is undergoing adjustments now. I don't believe I can trade Pokemon from Gen 1 and 2 to Gen 3. There might be programs which let you do so, but I think that's more like adding a Pokemon with the same stats to your box than actually trading. That was another thing. There's like so many changes that you can't really trade from the earlier games to this one. Hi, I work at a Pokemart. Can I get you to come with me? This is a Pokemart. Just look for our blue roof. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. I'd like you to have this as a promotional item. Yeah, thanks. A potion can be used anytime, so it's even more useful than the Pokemon Center in certain situations. I want to take a rest, so I'm saving my progress. I think in the Japanese version they call saving like writing in your journal. So that makes a bit more sense. When Pokemon battle, they eventually level up and become stronger. If the Pokemon with you becomes stronger, you'll be able to go further away from here. Get the hint? Ooh! Something we should look at. The Pokemon. So yeah, you can see here, Trico is level 5, male. However, there are some other things. Got the ID number, that's our Pokemon trainer number. You got the OT, original trainer there, Mech 4. His type is grass. Ability, that's new. Pokemon have abilities now. These are like extra little effects which Pokemon may have or can be affected by different things in battle. Overgrow here says it ups grass moves in a pinch. What that means is basically if Trico uses a grass type move when it's at low health, it will deal more damage than normal. I believe the other two Pokemon you can start with, Torchic and Mudkip, have a similar move, similar ability for fire and water. He is also of a lax nature, which that affects, I think, stat growth. Can't trade with Gen 1 and 2, but you can transfer Pokemon from Colosseum and Pokemon XD. Ah, okay. So you can get around it a bit. You can see there's hold items there still. He's not currently holding any. There's a ribbon. That's just a little cosmetic thing. You get them for like, I don't really know exactly, but for like completing certain objectives, I guess. I think you get one for beating the Elite Four. The Pokemon gets one. And I think there's maybe something else to do with like winning a beauty contest and things like that. Stats, HP of course, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, speed. They're the same as in Gen 2. The split from special to special attack and special defense has taken full effect. Moves. He's got Pound and Leer. They're both normal type moves. We can see power down there is 40 and accuracy is 100. Something which it's not actually showing here would be the typage of the move, I think. Because I believe the moves have now been split into physical and special. I think there's a beauty contest in this game. The clerk says they're all sold out. I can't buy any Pokeballs. I was brought into this place on the promise of Pokeballs. Pokemon gets hurt and loses its HP and faints. Won't be able to battle. To prevent your Pokemon from fainting, restore its HP with a potion. Yeah, that rings a bell. Yeah, blending berries. To get, like, poke blocks or from a Pez dispenser. When a Pokemon battle starts, the ones at the left of the list go out first. So when you get more Pokemon in your party, try switching around the order of your Pokemon. It could give you an advantage. Hey there. I just discovered the footprints of a rare Pokemon. Wait until I finish sketching them, okay? Ah, wait, please don't come in here. I just discovered the footprints of a rare Pokemon. Wait until I finish sketching them. Okay, here's the roadblock. Oldale Town, where things start off scarce. So we have to go up here. I want to raise my Pokemon by level. That's a Wingull. Water and flying. The only actual shiny you got when playing was the shiny Wingull. Lucky. I don't actually know what that would look like. Hey, Trico learned, Trempor learned Absorb. An attack that absorbs half the damage inflicted. Yep. My Pokemon is staggeringly tired. I should have brought a potion. Uh-huh. That person looks familiar. Adds green markings instead of blue. Oh, okay. Might be salty. As I said at the beginning, I don't mind the music in Gen 3, but it's extremely brass heavy. So it does kind of all sound rather similar. Okay. I'm gonna level you up once more. To truly gain the advantage. Then I think I'm going to go to the Poke Center and heal up. Yeah. Right. Wingull is kind of a meh. The tentacle of the sky. I'm pretty sure you find them when you're surfing also. So. They're also the tentacle of the water. Okay, we'll be fine. We got potions. What am I worried about? Let's see. The Pokemon found at Route 103 include... Oh, hi. Oh, I see my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a quick battle. I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is like. Trainer May, what's the fight? Sends out Torchic. She's got type advantage over us. Oh no. But we're level 7. Her Torchic's only level 5. Oh, it's a battle for the ages. Just slapping away at each other. I win. Yay. Wow, that's great. You're pretty good. Yeah, I know. These are tactics honed over decades. I think I know why my dad has an eye out for you now. I mean, you just got that Pokemon, but it already likes you. You might be able to befriend any kind of Pokemon easily. It's time to head back to the lab. She's already gone. I believe our character sprite is slightly different in Emerald also. Like your headband and your backpack are different colors. They're green in it instead of... I don't remember whether they changed to red and blue in Ruby and Sapphire. Or whether they're like yellow or something? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, there you are. Over here. Let's hurry home. Okay. Oh, hi. I heard you beat May on your first try. That's excellent. May's been helping with my research for a long time. She has extensive history as a trainer already. Here, I ordered this from my research, but I think you should have this Pokedex. Oh, thanks. The Pokedex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. My kid May goes everywhere with it. Whenever my kid catches a rare Pokemon and records its data in the Pokedex, why, May looks for me while I'm out doing field work and shows me. Oh, wow, you got a Pokedex too. That's great, just like me. I've got something for you too. We got Pokeballs. It's fun if you can get a lot of Pokemon. I'm going to look all over the place because I want different ones. If I find any cute Pokemon, I'll catch them as Pokeballs. I wonder where I should go and look for Pokemon next. Countless Pokemon await you. Ah, I'm getting the itch to go out and do field work again. Okay. I guess like that, we're told, go out into the world. Did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? Oh, what an adorable Pokemon. You got it from Professor Birch? How nice. You're your father's child, alright? You look good together. Here, if you're going out on an adventure, wear these running shoes. They'll put a zip in your step. Another nice addition to the series. These shoes came with instructions. Press the B button while wearing these running shoes to run extra fast. Slip on these running shoes and race in the great outdoors. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father would be overjoyed. But please be careful. If anything happens, you can come home. Go on, go get him, honey. Okay. Hooray, we can run! We can go around the place faster. Can't run indoors, though. I think it's wonderful for people to travel as Pokemon. But you should go home every so often to let your mother know you're okay. She might not say it, but I'm sure she's worried about you. Hi, neighbor. You're saying the same thing? Great. Huff, 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 huff. Well, let's go get some new ones. Yeah, that'll do. A Poochyena. I believe it's a... Oh, well, never mind. Thanks, Trip4. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, we could get a Wurmple. Yeah, I know. Ease off of the gas just a little bit, Tremco. Trip4. There we go. It's a Wurmple, worm-type Pokemon. It's 1 foot, weighs 7.9 pounds. It sticks to tree branches and eats leaves. The thread it spits from its mouth, which becomes gooey when it touches air, slows the movement of its foes. No, that's fine. We got a Wurmple. Ah, here we go. I did want one of these. As I was saying, I think it's a dark type. Maybe normal dark? There we go. Bite Pokemon. 1 foot, 8 inches. 8 inches bigger than Wurmple. 30 pounds. It savagely threatens foes with bared fangs. It chases after fleeing targets tenaciously. It turns tail and run, however, if the foe strikes back. Okay. Yep. We can have a look at them in closer detail. Wurmple here is a bug type, of course. It has the ability Shield Dust. Prevents added effects. I don't actually remember what that means. I might have to look that up. It might mean that it can't get, like, paralyzed and such. Let me see. Are unaffected by the additional effects of other Pokemon's damaging moves, including additional effects provided by Poison, Poison Touch, Toxic Chain, Stench, King's Rock, and Razorfang. A Pokemon with Shield Dust cannot be frozen by Blizzard or made to flinch by Fake Out. Has no effect on status moves, such as Thunder Wave or Leech Seed, or Max moves. Also doesn't prevent additional effects that apply to the user. So, for example, a Pokemon using Flame Charge will still be able to increase its own speed, even if it hits a target that has Shield Dust. So I guess it means if you hit with Poison Sting, you won't get poisoned from it. That's useful. Oh, coming about one of the lane gens and trainers like, okay, just nudge it slightly to put it into the red, then the Pokemon just nukes the wild one. It knows Tackle and String Shot. That sounds familiar. It's the Caterpie of this gen, basically. So it does have more of an interesting evolution. It's also hardy nature. Again, I think that changes the stat growth it has. Here we go. Poochyena. It's just Dark type. Run away. Makes escaping easier. It's also hardy nature. It's also holding a Pecha Berry. Yeah, that's a difference. And it knows Tackle. Let me get its item. So, berries have been renamed in this. And I'm not going to remember what they do. There are also a lot of them. Right, the Pecha Berry is the Poison Cure Berry from Gen 2. So, we'll get that to Tremco. Tremfor. I want to keep calling him Tremco. Tremfor. How much money do we have? 3,300. Okay. They might have Pokeballs now. Yep, they do. Yeah. Okay. Poochyena being a Dark type will be useful if we go up against any Psychic. I might want to give him a level or two down here. Whatever. I can swap out for Tremfor. Route 102. Hello. I'm going to catch a whole bunch of Pokemon. Okay. If you have Pokemon with you, then you are an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. Calvin. Sends out Poochyena, level 5. I'm gonna swap you over. He used Howl. A new move. His attack rose. His attack rose again. He tried to tackle me but missed. There we go. Yay, Poochyena went to level 3. Oh, we also get how much their stats increase on level up. I skipped past it, but you can see like plus. So you can see how much they're getting in each of their stats. I'll try to keep it on that next time. Oh, I lost. I should have trained mine more. We got 80 Pokebucks. Listen, you. If you're strong, you should have told me before. Haha, our ice mate. I'll take you on with my bug Pokemon. Rick. He's got a Wurmple. I like Wurmple. It's very cute. Come on. One more hit. There we go. Yay. There we go. So you can see he got +2 to his HP, attack, +1 to defense, special attack, and special defense, and nothing to speed. Yeah, I know. It would have been more useful earlier on. Oh, what was I just saying? If he had a critical hit me, I would have survived that, I'm sure. You can see here that even though Wurmple has that what was it? Shield Dust ability, it didn't affect String Shot because String Shot is all about slowing your speed down. It's not a secondary effect. There we go. Level 4 gets 211010. Ow, down and out. We got 64 Pokebox. If you lock eyes with the trainer, you have to challenge. It's a rule. Okay, back out. Running is so nice. I thought that they might have added that in Gen 2, but or in Crystal at least, but nope. I'm not very tall, so I sink into tall grass. The grass goes up my nose and great story, kid. We're gonna Zigzagoon. It's like the Sentret, or the Rattata of this gen. Normal type evolves into a normal type. Okay, I guess we won't. Thanks, Puccina. You're a little crit heavy there, aren't you? If you say so. We might have to go back to town to heal up again. Thank you for not critting. There we go. You learn a move? He learned Howl. Okay, cool. He can increase his own attack. Oh, pardon me. Again, I know it's a hat, but I always think Brandon here has got white hair instead. I prefer to think that. Oh, also because we're not restrained to, you know, square and triangle and such waves from the Game Boy speaker. Pokemon cries are a little different. Same zoomies as Shantae for the dash. Yeah, really booking it. Dun, 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 dun. Did you just become a trainer? We're both beginners. Youngster Alan. Zigzagoon. No, my attack. I raised that special. Very good. What did I get you? Oh, a new one. Talo. I kind of want to swap in Wurmple for at least some experience, even though it's a bird type. Yeah, like Talo's cry, it sounds a lot more like a bird. Ow. Okay, I was worried about that. That's a bit of a problem also, because Trico is grass, so it's going to be super effective regardless. Ow. I mean, you know, we'll still win. We'll just take more damage than normal. Ah. Okay. I called you because I thought I could beat you. I haven't won once yet. I wish I would win soon. What's this? You found 2 orange berries? Yeah, sure. We picked the orange berries. So we return to a soft and loamy state. 2 pecha berries. Yep. So these are the trees which you get berries from now. You can plant berries in the soil and they will grow over time. Later on, we will get a watering can, which means that you have to go around and water them every stage of their growth to get more berries out of them. You do get berries if you don't water them. I think it's just like the bare minimum, like maybe 2 or 3, but it doubles it if you do it every stage, I think. Depending on the berry type, right? Some of the more rare ones, I think, only get like 2 or 3. It's It's the whole thing. Honestly, I never bothered with it. I would always forget where I planted them. So, yeah. I think there's a better place to plant them also, rather than just in these random spots all over the roots. Yoink the whole plant out. Yeah, I know. We're just that strong. Take the whole thing. What did I do? Oh, I wanted to Pokedex. Wood gecko Pokemon. 1 foot 8 inches, 11 pounds. It makes its nest in a giant tree in the forest. It ferociously guards against anything nearing its territory. It is said to be the protector of the forest's trees. Also got its cry. It's got a little sound wave there, which is cool. I like the little monitor there also for the volume. And we've got the actual size comparison compared to me. And where you can find it. Of course, it's a starter, you can't find it anywhere. That's how big he is. Just a little puppy. That feels like it's a bit smaller than a foot, but maybe that's its length. Okay. Anyway. I'm going to keep winning and aim to be the best trainer. Help me further my career. More like, further my career. Tiana. I like that at the beginning of this gen, it's a lot more new Pokemon focused. We haven't seen a Pokemon from the previous gens yet. They've all been completely new ones. You missed? Another new one, Shroomish. I think it's grass type? I think it's also got a unique ability, but this one looks like it doesn't have it. Okay. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to use String Shot on you. Oh, you do know Tackle. Shroomish looks so worried. It's like, oh, I don't want to be here. You see, the battlefield has also changed quite a bit. Because we're fighting out in the field, we've got grass underneath the Pokemon, and the background's sort of grassy colored. It's not a full environment, like in the later games, but... Oh, there we go. Shroomishes effect spore, paralyzed Wurmple. That's what I was thinking about. That's an ability Shroomish has. Every time you hit them with a physical attack, there's a chance that you get paralyzed. Very annoying. I ended up furthering your career. To keep winning my way up, I see that I have to catch more Pokemon. Oh, there's that one. It's a Lotad. Can we catch this? We're gonna give it a try. There we go. Waterweed Pokemon. 1 foot 8 inches. 5.7 pounds. This Pokemon lives in ponds with clean water. It's known to ferry small Pokemon across ponds by carrying them on the broad leaf on its head. No, that's fine. And Heidelberg City. There are many types of Pokemon. All types have their strengths and weaknesses against other types. Depending on the types of Pokemon, the battle could be easy or hard. For example, your Trico is a grass type. It's strong against the water and ground types, but it's weak against fire Pokemon. When my Pokemon ate an Oranberry, it regained HP. Hey there, trainer, you got a wonderful smile there. I have a hobby, collecting the profiles of Pokemon trainers. So how about it? May I see your profile? You make your own profile by putting together 4 words or phrases. Here, I'll show you an example of a profile using 4 pieces of text. You can switch these 4 pieces with other text pieces any which way you want to make your own profile. There are a lot of text pieces that you can use. They are arranged in groups like Pokemon, lifestyle, and hobbies, so it's easier to look them up. First, choose the group of text pieces to display a list of choices. Pick the choices you want. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, okay. I am a Pokemon friend. I don't know. Come on. Count on Trico. Isn't it? Come on, count on Trico, isn't it? Fantastic. Your profile is wonderful. Really says what you're about. Anyone hearing this profile would be captivated by you. Thank you. Great. Hello, welcome. Yep, we're up to Gen 3. Hello, my name is Tila. This must be your first time up here. I'll show you how the wireless communication systems work. I need to show you this floor of our Pokemon Center. Right this way, please. On the top floor, there are 2 rooms. First, the room on the left is the Union Room. You may link up with trainers around you who have also entered the Union Room. With them, you may do things like chat, battle, and trade. Yeah, you can actually, like, do that with multiple people with the Game Boy Advance. The trade cable, which I do have, has a little plug-in in the middle where you can plug in another cable so you can daisy chain them off each other. I think you could have 4 at max. Some games might have allowed you to have more players than 4, but Trico's also based. We had a vote, and I ended up rolling a dice because the vote was a 3-way split. So we ended up with Trico. Yes, Gen 3 also introduces dual battles. Second, the room on the right is the direct corner. You may trade or battle Pokemon with your friends in this room. If the wireless adapter isn't connected, you may still link up. Game Boy Advance also had a wireless adapter you can plug into the top. I was talking about a physical cable, but I guess you could do it with a wireless as well. I don't actually know if I have the wireless adapter. I may. Not something I would have actually gotten myself. You may still link up using a Game Boy Advance Game Link cable. That is the case, you must go to the direct corner. Okay, I see. Yeah, right. Direct corner using the wireless, sure. Portable multiplayer wasn't best until the DS. what I never really got to use the training for Game Boy because it was kind of rare enough for people to have a Game Boy and then also to have the game, and on top of that, also having the Game Link cable. It was like, you know, just an extra sort of level which you had to bypass, I guess. To have your parents also get the Game Link cable to make use of that, so. My face is reflected in the water. It's a shining grin, full of hope. Or it could be a look of somber silence, struggling with fear. What do you see reflected in your face? I don't know. I didn't actually have a DS, so I don't know what the game multiplayer was like on that. Norman became our town's new gym leader. I think he called his family over from somewhere far away. I battled Norman once, but he's way too strong. How would I put it? I just get the feeling that he lives for Pokemon. What's the gym here? Leader Norman, a man in pursuit of power. Let's say you have 6 Pokemon. If you catch another one, it's automatically sent to a storage box over a PC connection. Hi, are you maybe a rookie trainer? Do you know what Pokemon trainers do when they're when they reach a new town? They first check what kind of gym is in the town. See, there's a Petalburg City's gym. This is a gym sign. Look for it whenever you're looking for a gym. Great. Oh, okay. But thou must. I don't know if our Pokemon are leveled up enough for taking on the gym yet. Yeah, I know. The first thing I go to when I get to a new town is go to the Poke Center. Because you're like crawling into town. Please, I need healing. My Pokemon need healing. You don't understand. There are wild animals out there. Torn apart by youngsters and lasses. So many bug Pokemon. I feel like I'd want to get my Pokemon up to level 10 at least. Oh, right, yeah, okay. Yeah. That would certainly help a lot, being able to just be able to play with people who didn't specifically own the game. I did have a 3DS. Or I do have a 3DS. But I didn't have the original DS. .3DS had a whole bunch of weird little mini games on it. Okay. Let's see about raising Wurmple up a bit. Oh, we did look at Lotad. Lotad is water and grass type. Swift swim. Raises its speed in rain. It knows Astonish, which is a ghost type move, and Growl. An attack that may shock the foe into flinching. Ah. Remember having fun playing Metroid Hunters that way? It was kind of surreal to basically a multiplayer Quake on the Nintendo Portable. Yeah, like, when did the DS come out? Mid-2000s or something? Or maybe late 2000s? In a handheld, it would be pretty neat. Good job, Wormpool. He learned Poison Sting. Nice. It is grass type. (2004, 2005). Okay, right. Let me just check when Emerald came out. Let me see. Emerald. Yeah, right. Emerald came out in June 9th, 2005. So, really, like, just when the DS came out. So... let me see when Ruby and Sapphire came out. Also. They came out... Okay, in 2003. April 3rd, 2003. Here in Australia. Anyway, that was what the other date was as well. Japan, it came out on November 21st, 2002. North America, it was March 19th, 2003. So, this came out like 2 years later. A fair amount of time between them. Oh, pardon me. I think Pokemon Ruby was the first Game Boy Advance game I got. But I don't really remember. So I probably got a Game Boy Advance maybe a while after it had come out. Let's go to the Poke Center. I mean, we can probably try the gym. It's the first gym. Okay. No. Huh? Well, if it's at Mechball. So you're finished moving in? I'm surprised you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, thanks. Oh, I see. You're with your Pokemon. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me. That's great news. I've been looking forward to it. Yeah, this is our dad. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Huh? You're... oh, right. You're Wally, right? I'm going to go stay with my relatives in Littleroot Town. I thought I'd be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along. Did we not go to his house, or... Let me just reload. I'm just going to... Oh, hang on. No, okay, he lives in that house over there, I think. We can't get to there. That's fine. Sorry. I thought maybe there was some, you know, we could have gone and talked to him beforehand. Okay. You're Wally. I'm going to go stay with my relatives. I thought I'd be lonely by myself, so I wanted a Pokemon. I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. Ah, I see. You heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally here. I'll loan you my Pokemon. Received a Zigzagoon. Oh, wow, a Pokemon. I'll give you a Pokeball too. Go for it. Just one. Oh, wow, thank you. Will he come with me? Okay. Off we go. You're probably only going to get like a Poochyena or a Lotad or a Wurmple if you go over here. Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please watch me and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa! Whoa! What? I didn't see one of those around here. It's a Ralts. Wally's taking control. This is his battle, not mine. That's enough, come back. You throw a ball now, right? I'll do my best. I'd probably weaken it a bit more, but yeah, whatever. There you go, kid. Ralts was caught. You want to give a nickname to your Ralts, Wally? I did it. It's my Pokemon. Thank you. Let's go back to the gym. Oh, so I see that you've got green hair in your in-game sprite, but brown hair outside. So, did it work out? Thank you. Yes, it did. Here's your Pokemon back. Thank you for coming along with me. Due to our why I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take really good care of it. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye. Now, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City beyond this town. There, you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go to other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day. But that's only after you become stronger. Oh, I see. Dad would floor me at the moment. The store appears to be locked now. Okay, and the guy over there's gone. Wally's house. You must be Mech 4, right? Thanks for playing with Wally a little while ago. He's been frail and sickly ever since he was a baby. We've sent him to stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town for a while. The air's a lot cleaner there than it is here. How? I don't see any cars or anything around. What's that? Where's Wally? He's already left. Ah, Wally. I wonder where he could have gotten by now. Wally was really happy when he told us that he caught a Pokemon. It's been ages since I've seen him smile like that. Okay, let's head on. Oh. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Let me guess. From the way you're dressed, you're a Pokemon trainer? Well, maybe not. Your clothes aren't all that dirty. Excuse you. You're either a rookie trainer, or maybe you're just an ordinary kid. I'm roaming the land in search of talented trainers. I'm sorry to have taken your time. I'll push you into the lake. If you're going to throw a Pokeball, weaken the wild Pokemon first. Be easier to catch if it's been poisoned, burned, or lulled to sleep. Oh no, I'm not a trainer. But that's right, if trainers lock eyes, it's a challenge to battle. If you don't want to battle, stay out of their sight. Also, whee! As this kid will say, leaving footprints in the sand is so fun. Different environment. Kind of. Billy. Yeah. I guess you could try and poison it. Oh, okay, never mind. Poochyena. There we go. Yay. What next? Ooh, a Seedot. A grass-type Pokemon. Whirlpool. Yup, it's using Bide. I'm gonna use a potion on you. I'm worried about that Bide. Bonk. Okay. Okay, swap over. Yeah. That's fine. All the experience for Wurmple. Yeah, I'm not a very good trainer, am I? Wow, I got sand in my runners. They're all gritty. I want to leave my footprints in the sand everywhere, but they disappear quickly. Back we go. Okay. Did I get the information for, like, sea routes? Where can I get a sea dot? Around there, apparently. Okay, up a bit. Yeah, I did see the routes. Apparently you can get them there. I guess it's just rare. Ralts is a pretty good psychic Pokemon. No, pure psychic in this gen. Gen 6 onwards, it becomes psychic and fairy. Yup, Whirlpool is evolving. And it's evolving into... a Silcoon. Silcoon learned Harden. Yeah, an interesting thing about Wurmple is that there's actually 2 evolution paths it can take. And I thought it was based off of, like, day and night. But since there's no day-night in Gen 3, it's apparently, it is completely random, and it's always been completely random. So... The other one it could evolve into is called Cascoon, which is basically the same. It's got more of a purple coloration. And they evolve into different Pokemon at the end. It like splits. I couldn't really say which one is better than the other. I think usually I've ended up with the Cascoon line. Okay. Back here. Oh, did we see the entry for Silcoon? No, we didn't. Cocoon Pokemon. It's 2 foot, weighs 22 pounds. It prepares for evolution using the energy it stored while it was a Wurmple. It keeps watch over the surroundings with its 2 eyes. Yeah, that's how big it is. The sea, huh? I wonder what it's like on the bottom of the sea. I fished up a tough-looking Pokemon. It has this magical quality to it. Surely looks tough. Yes, it does. Darien. Great. You gonna hit me with it? Oh, hey, nice, we voiced it. Very good. And the crowd goes wild. What the? Hey, Magikarp, you sure don't live up to your name, do you? Mr. Briney's cottage. That seaside cottage is where Mr. Briney lives. He was once a mighty sailor who never feared the sea, however stormy. Okay, very good. There's some pots here. Can we break them? The vase looks expensive. Peered inside, but it was empty. Okay, great. There's a boat there, but I can't use it. Old Briny. Oh, I did check whether Silcoon has changed type. Or gotten a different ability. I don't think its ability will change. Shed skin. Oh, it has. Okay. So it went from shield dust to shed skin. Heals the body by shedding. I think that what that means is that if it's paralyzed, it will remove paralysis after a turn or so. And it's bug type. Pretty useful. I see an item up there. Can I get up there? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll get the picture. I think orange berries are the ones which heal you. I wish their names were a bit more indicative of what they actually do. Yeah, these are the normal berries which heal 10 points when held. We can see the tags for the berries. Pecker, size 1.6 inches. Firm is very soft. It's a sweet berry. That matters for personality. The different Pokemon personalities determines what type of flavor they like. Very sweet and delicious. Also very tender. Handle with care. Orange is all, so everyone likes it really. Super hard. A peculiar berry with a mix of flavors. Berries grow in half a day. Nope. We must have been baited to meet. May I ask you for a battle? Cindy. And a Zigzagoon. Yeah, everyone's using like the Raditor equivalent. I do kind of like its face. The zigzaggy mouth that kind of makes it look a little confused. Or it got a kind of a blank stare. Oi! Oi! You can't use a full restore. We still haven't fought the first gym. What is this? I ate a berry, but you know. Full restore's a bit much, isn't it? I wasn't paying attention, sorry. I dropped my guard for a split second. And that's when the Zigzagoon struck. I got lulled into a false sense of just tapping A over and over again. That's the face you see. I guess I see, like, a W? W for a mouth or something? Okay, there we go. You don't have another full restore in there, do you? Oh my! Thanks for the money, 1,400. Hello, it's the beginning of goodbye. I hope we meet again. Ma'am, I'm going back to town. Oh, a wing goal. I guess I can get one. Yeah, sure. Okay, thanks. See, unlike Puccina, Silcoon actually tries to leave a bit of the HP still there, so I can catch it. Seagull, 2 foot. That might be its wingspan. 20.9 pounds. It makes its nest on the sheer cliff at the edge of the sea. It has trouble keeping its wings flapping in flight. Instead, it soars on updrafts. I haven't been asking if anyone's got any names they want to call the Pokemon. Suggest them and I'll rename them when I'm able to, if people would like to. I don't think I can rename them whenever. No, I still need to go to a name rater. Oh, well, there's a Gen 2 Pokemon. It's a Marill. Now, I kind of prefer a Marill over a, Wingull. Thanks, Puccina. Yeah, it seems like it. They just glide around. There we go. We got a Marill. Aqua Mouse Pokemon. 1 foot 4 inches, 18.7 pounds. Its body is covered with water repellent fur. Because of the fur, it can swim through water at high speed without being slowed by the water's resistance. Let me go back to the Poke Center and heal it up. Let's have a look at them. Not that way. So Wingull. It's water flying. Its ability is Keen Eye. Prevents loss of accuracy. Its accuracy won't go down if it's hit by, like, sand attack. It's a quiet nature. No items. Growl and Water Gun. Marill. It's got huge power. Raises attack. Okay, it's just got higher attack than normal. That's kind of useful. I think that's added onto its attacks, not represented through its attack stat. Moves are tackle and defense curl. And a water type, of course. If I did say that. Oh, another Marill. You can keep rolling up. I'm just gonna keep dealing damage. Okay, fine. How many hit points have you got left? 1? Petalburg Woods. Trainer tips. Any Pokemon that appears even once in a battle is awarded experience points. To rate a weak Pokemon, put it at the left of your team's list. As soon as the battle starts, switch it out. It will earn experience points without being exposed to any harm. I've been doing that since the first one. I caught a whole bunch of Pokemon. Go, 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 my bug Pokemon team. Bug catcher Lyle. It's a Whirlpool. And another Whirlpool. You imagine these kids coming home and they're just like, look at all these Pokemon I got. And it's just like 6 Whirlpools. Going all over the place. Like, oh, great. They're spitting string all over the place. They're eating the furniture. Let's see. Oh, you've got growl or water gun. Right, okay. Ah. Two critical hits and there's as many moves. Ugh. And another Whirlpool. Okay. I have all these Pokemon, but I couldn't win. Thanks for the money, kid. I caught a bunch of Pokemon. Now I'm out of Pokeballs. That's how it works. That's how it works. We got a paralyzed heal. No, not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods. Forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon researcher. Hand over those papers. Hey! You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You gotta help me, please. Huh? What do you think you're doing? What? You're going to protect him? No one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. Team Aqua Grunt would like to battle. Since out of Puccino. Okay. I keep going to the bag when I'm supposed to go to the Pokemon. Did they change around where it was? Yeah, they got their best dogs on the case. Ow. Ow. Sand. Ah. Of course I missed. Ah! No! Critical hit. Feels like critical hits are a lot more common in this game. There we go. Meryl grew to level 7. Good. You're kidding me! You're tough. We got 180. Grr, you got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we of Team Aqua are also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you live. I'll let you go today. Not live. Well, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know, I'll give you a great ball as my thanks. Oh, thanks. Didn't that Team Aqua thug say that they were after something in Rustboro too? Uh oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. Okay, that's great. I can go back to town. Okay. Back we go. Another one. I do want to take the time to fight these, so... sometimes there are things on the ground even if you can't see them. That's why I'm always checking where I'm walking. Like in this spot over here. We found one potion. And I found a Poochita. You can keep howling all you want. You gotta hit me at some point, otherwise it's not gonna do anything. There's the other exit to the forest. You're a thief if you try to steal someone else's Pokemon. You should throw Pokeballs only at wild Pokemon. You found one Pokeball. Heading off to bed, Kibbits. Thanks for joining. I hope you have a good rest. We won't be going for much longer here anyway. Let's see. We'll try to get to the next town. Yo there! Your Pokemon doing okay? If your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, you should stay out of tall grass. It's a shame that the developers put the grass in places where you can't avoid it. If you take both Pokemon to school, you get to be instantly popular. James. A Nincada. Ooh. New Pokemon. I believe it's bug and ground type. There we go. Oh, another one. See, the PP meter over there for tackle has turned yellow. Show that the PP for the move is getting a little low. Might be below half. There we go. I can't be popular if I lose. If you have a big bug Pokemon, people respect you for it. Okay. We got an ether. Trainer tips. In addition to in addition to hit points, HP, Pokemon and power points, PP, that are used to make moves during battle. If a Pokemon runs out of PP, it must be taken to a Pokemon Center. Or use that ether which you just picked up. This tree looks like it could be cut down. Well, I don't know that move. I like filling my mouth with seeds and spitting them out fast. You can have this so you can try it out. Use it on a Pokemon and it will learn a move for firing seeds rapidly. Thanks, man. A word of advice. A TM, technical machine, is good only for one-time use. Once you use it, it's gone. Think twice before using it. We got Bullet Seed. Shoots 2 to 5 seeds in a row to strike the foe. It's a grass type move. You can tell by the color of the disc over there. Or CD. Or you could just use it like that, I guess. The CD color does also change. Type is grass. Power is 10, accuracy 100, PP is 30. A cherry berry. We'll get those. And 2 orange berries. Pretty Petal Flower Shop. Hello, this is the Pretty Petal Flower Shop, spreading flowers all over the world. Your name is? McFall, that's a nice name. Would you like to learn about berries? Okay. Berries grow on trees that thrive only in soft, loamy soil. If you take some berries, be sure to plant one in the loamy soil again. A planted berry will soon sprout, grow into a plant, flower beautifully, then grow berries again. I want to see the whole wide world filled with beautiful flowers. That's my dream. Please help me. Plant berries and bring more flowers into the world. Hello. The more attention you give to flowers, the more beautifully they will bloom. You'll like tending flowers, I'm sure of it. You can have this. We get a Whalmer pail. While berry plants are growing, water them with the Whalmer pail. Oh, another thing. If you don't pick berries for a while, they'll drop off onto the ground, but they'll sprout again. Isn't it awesome? It's like they have the will to live. I'm trying to be like my big sisters. I'm growing flowers too. Here you go. It's for you. Thanks. You can plant a berry and grow it big, or you can make a Pokemon hold it. But now they have a machine that mixes up different berries and makes candies for Pokemon. I want some candy too. Lollies. Anyway. That's just me because we call them lollies here. The you know, not candies. I plant one here. We can water it with a Whalmer pail. Plant seems to be delighted. So these apparently grow in half a day. I might have to check this game in my own time. No, you only need to water it once. If I plan on actually getting things from these berries. What they mean is that if you plant it and then you don't pick it, you don't really lose the plant. It will just sort of grow again and reset to default if you don't continue watering it, right? It just loops. I guess it's so you can't run out of berries. Really? Anyway. Okay. Trainer tips. In the Hoenn region, there are pairs of trainers who challenge others for 2-on-2 Pokemon battles called double battles. In a double battle, the trainer must send out 2 Pokemon. The one at the left of the list and the one at the top. Watch how Pokemon are lined up. Oh sure, I'll accept your challenge. I have a lot of money. Rich boy Winston wants to battle. Send out Zigzagoon. That wasn't even a critical hit. Too many tail whips. Fuchida. So many tail whips, it's softened me up. Oh, come on. You're running around with full restores too? What is this? Everyone's just got full restores. He did say it's rich. Yeah, it's true. You'd think he could afford a better Pokemon. No, no. Get out of here. Oh, of course. Fuchida, that wasn't the time to miss. So I'll just pay you to go away. Oh, you haven't even been hit by sand attack. Meryl. No. Cribfor. There you go. Why couldn't I win? I mean, you knocked out 2 of my Pokemon. We got 1,400 for that. I read that apparently some of these guys who are like rich kids or whatever, their Pokemon might have nuggets on them. So if you thief, you might be able to steal nuggets from them. There are some things money can't buy. That's Pokemon. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure. I will battle. Haley. A Lotad. Very good. Yeah, people are very aggressive. I guess they're just looking at the Pokeballs on your belt or something. Like, you're a traitor. I don't think it's really a thing like that in the 3D games. I guess because of the difficulty of having a trainer walk up to you. Considering where the player could be. It's easier on a grid. So in like Scarlet and Violet, you have to talk to people to actually fight them. You'll see he's also taking damage on the same turn he got poisoned. Effect Spore made Silcoon sleep. Okay. I shouldn't have battled. If you're faced with a decision and you let someone else choose for you, you will regret it, however things turn out. There's an item there. I can't get it. It's behind the tree. Right. Oh boy. No, that's not what I meant. There we go. Yeah, I have to imagine, like, there's a way for you to decline if your Pokemon aren't fit for fighting or something. We're twins, so we battle Pokemon together. Mia. Twins Gina and Mia would like to battle. Send out a C-Dot and a Lotad. Oh, it's a double. Okay, well, Absorb is a grass type, so I guess it would hit for normal against Lotad. C-Dot is grass, pure grass, I think, so you can see I can swap between which one I'm attacking. But I could also attack Marill if I wanted. And then I choose what move I want Marill to use. And then you take your turns in speed order. Was that 2 critical hits to start off? That's pretty great. It's a friendly for a damage buff. There are some cases you might want to use a move on a friend, on your friendly Pokemon. There are good moves, you know, beneficial ones, but there's also, like, you know, you may want to activate something. If you use your moves on one Pokemon and that Pokemon faints and you still have your other move queued up, the move which you were told to use on that Pokemon will shift to the remaining Pokemon, or to the Pokemon which will be swapped in, I think, in that place if they have more than 2. Hey, level 10. We battled together, but we both lost. We will train our Pokemon more and be strong like you. You're strong. We have to train lots more. I like the detail of your character's reflection showing through the boards on the boardwalk. Route 104, Littleroot Town. There's some puddles here too. Littleroot City. The city probing the integration of nature and science. If a Pokemon gains experience in battles, it can sometimes change in the way it looks. Pokemon changes shape. If one did that, I'd be shocked. Wow, you have Pokemon with you too. When I get bigger, I'm going to places with Pokemon too. The old sailor Mr. Bryony lives in a cottage by the sea. Goes for walks in the tunnel every so often. Okay. I think we'll heal up our Pokemon and I'll save it here. I'll leave going through the city and talking to everyone for next time. My throat's getting a little sore. Okay. That's pretty good progress. Now, I don't think we've got anything like the phone in Gen 3. Which is a bit of a shame. Let me see. I don't have a map either. Surely I should have one. Did I not get one from someone I should have? Oh well. Maybe it's something which I get a bit later. Anyway, we'll save it there and we'll continue as Pokemon Emerald next time. Well, thank you very much for joining. I hope you join me then.